The Rottweiler is a dog breed famous for its bravery, loyalty and outstanding intelligence. This is one of the oldest dog breeds, originating from Germany, specifically from the city of Rottweil, where they were once used to herd livestock and pull carts. Size. Height at shoulder. Males are about 61 to 69 centimeters. Females are about 56 to 63 centimeters. Weight. Males 45 to 60 kilograms. Females 35 to 48 kilograms. They have a large, healthy physique but are balanced, not heavy. Head. The head is large, wide and proportional to the body. The skull is broad at the top, slightly curved. The forehead has a slight groove leading down to the bridge of the nose. The muzzle is strong, tapering slightly towards the tip of the nose. The nose is black, large, with wide nostrils. Lips are black, have tight edges, and don't sag much. The teeth are very strong. The bite is scissor-shaped, the upper teeth slightly cover the lower teeth. Eye. Medium size, slightly almond-shaped, dark brown. The expression is intelligent, confident and alert. These are triangular ears, moderate size, mounted high on the head, close to the cheeks when released naturally, making the head look wider. Neck. The neck is strong, muscular, of moderate thickness. No excess sagging skin. Body. The back is straight and firm. The chest is wide, deep, clearly prominent. The abdomen is slightly slim but firm. Tail. In the past, the tail was often cut short according to tradition. Nowadays, in many places, the tail is kept natural, moderately long, strong, hanging horizontally or slightly curved when moving. Limb. The front legs are straight and strong. The hind legs are very strong. The muscles are well developed. The feet are round, sturdy like cat's paws, and the toenails are dark. Hair. Hair length is short to medium. Hair close to the body. The fur is quite thick, rough and a bit stiff. The fur color is jet black with clear reddish-brown patches on the lips. Cheeks, eyebrows, chest, front and back legs and under the tail. Movement style. The Rottweiler moves confidently, strongly but flexibly, without being heavy. Walk steadily and steadily, take long strides, and your body moves in harmony. Absolute loyalty. Rottweilers are famous for their strong loyalty to their owners and family. Once attached, they will protect the person they love with their lives. Strong protective instinct. They have a natural instinct to guard and protect. If the Rottweiler senses danger to its family or territory, it will react quickly and decisively. Therefore, they are commonly used as guard dogs, police dogs and working dogs. Smart and responsive. Rottweiler is very intelligent, easily absorbs new lessons and remembers them for a long time. They have the ability to analyze situations and act flexibly, not mechanically. However, this intelligence also requires clear and consistent guidance from the owner. Confidence and composure. Rottweilers are not easily agitated by unusual situations. They have a calm, steady demeanor and always maintain composure and observe carefully before acting. Brave. They are willing to face danger to protect what they consider important, even against larger or more dangerous opponents. Affection and tenderness with family. Despite its large and fierce appearance, the Rottweiler is very affectionate with its family, especially children if raised properly. They love being close, playing and spending time with their owners. High vigilance. They don't completely trust strangers right away. With new people, the Rottweiler will observe and evaluate before deciding whether to be friendly or not. Stubbornness. If not properly raised, the Rottweiler can become stubborn and assume the right to make decisions. This breed needs an owner with a strong stance, patient and clear training from an early age. Likes to be active. Rottweiler is an active dog breed that loves exercise. They need to take long walks, play intellectual games, and exercise to release energy and keep their mind stable. Ability to work independently. Historically, Rottweilers were used to herd livestock and pull carts, so they are capable of handling work on their own without constant supervision. This makes them excellent working dogs. Discipline. If trained from a young age, the Rottweiler has the ability to obey commands very well. They like to have a clear rule to follow. Intelligence. The Rottweiler is among the world's leading intelligent dog breeds, often ranked high in dog intelligence rankings, according to Stanley Coren, famous animal psychologist. They are able to understand and carry out new commands after only about 5 to 15 repetitions, depending on the level of complexity. At the same time, the Rottweiler also has the ability to remember commands for a long time and clearly distinguish different situations. Not reacting according to blind instinct. Ability to reason and judge. Not only does the Rottweiler learn quickly, it also has the ability to analyze situations on its own. They can decide for themselves the appropriate response in many situations when there are no direct orders, especially in guard or operational support work. Acumen. They are extremely quick to detect environmental changes, human emotions, or signs of potential danger. Therefore, Rottweilers are often used in jobs such as police dog, drug detection, search and rescue, professional guard dog, therapy dogs, if properly trained. Training ability. Quick learner. Rottweiler is eager to learn, especially when properly rewarded or encouraged. Need for discipline, however. Their intelligence sometimes leads to stubbornness. Testing boundaries if the trainer is not consistent. Responds well to positive training methods. Rottweilers learn best when training methods are based on positive reinforcement, rather than threats or punishment. Needs socialization from a young age, exposure to many people, other animals and different environments helps the Rottweiler grow up to be balanced, confident and reduce excessive vigilance. Prioritize intellectual exercises. Training exercises such as finding objects, obeying complex commands, sit, stay, come, heel, puzzle games are very suitable to keep their minds active. Some notes when training Rottweiler. Train as early as possible, from 8 to 10 weeks of age. Stay calm, persevere, and do not scold or punish harshly. Set clear boundaries and rules. Be consistent in every situation. Reward at the right time, with praise, snacks, or playing favorites. Build trust. Rottweilers work best when they trust and respect their leader. Required level of exercise. The Rottweiler is a medium to high energy dog breed. They need to exercise regularly every day to maintain balanced physical and mental health. If their energy is not released, they are susceptible to restlessness and boredom and may develop destructive, aggressive or nervous behavior. Ideal exercise duration. At least 1.5 to 2 hours of activity each day. Divide into several exercise sessions, morning and evening. Combination of physical exercise, running and jumping, and intellectual exercise, thinking games. Appropriate forms of exercise. Go for a long walk or jog. Walking every day for about 45 to 60 minutes or light jogging helps burn excess energy. Rottweiler likes to walk next to the owner when exercising, keeping a steady pace, not pulling on the leash. Run freely in safe areas. If you have a large yard, enclosed area or dog park, you can let your Rottweiler run freely, but it needs good control. This helps them train their muscles and increase reflexes. Interactive games. Throw a ball, tug of war, find hidden objects. Teach advanced commands like search, pick up, follow scent. Advanced obedience exercises will help develop obedience and concentration. Physical training. Light pulling exercises, overcoming obstacles, and swimming are also very suitable for the Rottweiler's working nature. Swimming is especially good for bones and joints, reducing pressure on hips and elbows. Dog sports. Rottweilers can participate in agility, cross-country, Schutzhund, professional training, obedience sport, obedience competition, very successfully if properly trained. Special notes when exercising. Avoid too much exercise when your dog is young, under 18 months. Because bones and joints are developing and are easily damaged. In hot and humid weather, you should exercise gently in the early morning or evening to avoid heat stroke. Always provide enough water and give your dog adequate rest between training sessions. Consequences of not exercising enough. Easily obese, causing great pressure on bones and joints, increased risk of hip and elbow dysplasia. Increases the risk of bad behaviors such as biting, barking, escaping, and defiance. Easily causes anxiety and restlessness, leading to depression in dogs. Average lifespan. About 8 to 10 years. Possibly longer with good nutritional, exercise and medical care. Common health problems. Hip dysplasia. A common genetic disorder causes the hip joint to develop improperly, causing pain and limited movement. Symptoms: limping, lack of movement, difficulty standing up or climbing stairs. Elbow dysplasia. Similar to hip dysplasia, but occurs in the elbow joint. Often causes pain and inflammation. May require orthopedic surgery if severe. Heart disease, mainly dilated cardiomyopathy. The heart becomes weak and does not pump blood effectively. Symptoms include rapid fatigue, difficulty breathing, coughing, and sometimes sudden death. Cancer. Rottweilers have a higher than average incidence of some forms of cancer, especially osteosarcoma. Early detection and timely intervention are very important. Eye problems. Cataracts. Eye hair entropion. These diseases can affect vision and require surgery in some cases. Obesity. Due to their strong eating instinct and little self-control, Rottweilers are susceptible to obesity if they do not manage their diet and exercise well. Obesity leads to a high risk of cardiovascular disease, bone and joint diseases and diabetes, dermatitis and allergies. Some Rottweilers are susceptible to allergies to food, the environment or parasites such as mites, leading to itching, hair loss or skin infections. Regular health care. Full vaccination. Prevent dangerous infectious diseases such as parvo, rabies. Deworming and parasite control. Periodically as directed by your veterinarian. Periodic health check. You should have a general checkup 1 to 2 times a year to screen for potential diseases early. Bone and joint care. Provides nutrition rich in calcium, glucosamine, omega-3. Avoid too much vigorous exercise at a young age. Reasonable diet. Rich in high-quality protein. Limiting excess starch. Control food intake to avoid obesity. Oral hygiene. Brush your dog's teeth at least 2 to 3 times per week. Give specialized chewing bones to help clean plaque. Hair and skin care. Brush 1 to 2 times per week to remove dead hair and check for unusual signs on the skin. Bathe regularly with specialized dog shampoo. Tests that should be done periodically. Check the hip and elbow joints with X-rays. Periodic echocardiography, especially after age 5. General blood test. Check eyes and skin. Note. Choose to buy Rottweilers from reputable breeders to minimize the risk of genetic diseases. Qualified breeders will genetically test the parent dogs before breeding.